Our country is changing. We want to reflect the face of America. And if we want to reflect the face of America, we have to ask the questions that will lead us to that. So we've got 40,000 troops approximately here in San Antonio on active duty. 85% of them live in the community. We have 10 members of council, city council here, and of course the mayor. And the city itself, very forward thinking, about a decade ago, established the Commission on Veterans Affairs. So each member of council representing the 7th largest city in the nation has a veteran that advises him or her on the issues of common concern in their district, on the ground.
The city council talked to every child. We would bring 50 kids with us, and each member would talk with each child to make sure that they tried to connect with that child and let them know if they needed anything or if they had questions about anything that they were available.
The first barrier that we have to break is our civilian community does not trust or does not understand or wants nothing to do with the military. There's a fence. We don't know what the hell they do. And then we in the military, it's our fault too, because we're like, oh, those damn civilians, they don't know anything. They're undisciplined, blah, blah, blah. That's the first thing that we've got to do is take that fence down and take that barrier down. I tell you what really taught us lessons was COVID, because COVID has no fence line. 85% of the patients that go to this military hospital are from the civilian community. So that's breaks down a barrier.
And having those different partnerships with the military and the municipal government and even the state government creates an opportunity for military families to actually see what's happening in their community, how decisions are being made, and how those decision makers are listening to the community.
Why it's important in this conversation is because, number one, it gets the military into the community, and it gets the community to see the military.
And that's why I keep going back to this collaborative conversation, this collaborative effort. And people like Major General Ayala is a part of that, with the strides that he's made in the way that he led the way for people like my husband in the work that he's done being the first. You can't have one community doing something well and other communities faltering. All hands on deck when it comes to military families and racial equity and racism in general in our country. And so this is what I want to continue to help us do so that we no longer have the firsts. We have the next.